are again. It's Thursday evening in central Wisconsin, United States. We're going to be trying to start this thing tonight. Yeah, those of you who were watching 2 nights ago, we were working on the fuel pump, trying to find a fitting for the fuel pump. Well, we found one. We got it connected. I think we're going to be ready to start it here. Yeah, that'll be fun. Let's go check out this. This is a 1972 F250 4x4, a Highboy. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Let's get a little closer to this cool truck here. We're going to try and start this thing here tonight. I think we're going to have success. Check it out. This thing's really cool. Oh yeah, hold on. Let me get my chat messages going. There we go. All right. F250. We're going to try and start it here. It looks really cool. It's a little bit dirty. Hopefully we'll be able to get it started, and that means then we can finally take it out of this garage to wash it, because we can't wash it in here. We got mill felt on our floor. We don't want to be washing vehicles on carpet like stuff. That wouldn't be any good. Then it'll stay wet and it'll rot. All right, let's go a little further forward here. It's a cool truck, 1972. Yeah. All right, Anwar, thanks for joining. Hi, guys, thanks for joining. So the other night we were working on this truck. I bought a new fuel pump, a mechanical fuel pump, and it comes with fittings for the fuel lines. Well, I mangled it. So the other night I was in here trying to find a replacement for that thing, and that was like boring and no fun, man. We couldn't find a replacement. So I had ordered some off Amazon. Those came yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. But before that, after my last video, I found a fitting laying in like a paint bucket over on the wall. It's a good thing I found that, because, hey Gary, thanks for joining. Yeah, here we are again. So we were working on trying to find a replacement for this the other night. Well, in car, dumb times small objects would make it stop. Yeah, small objects make it stop. Little things like that. So I ordered these. I ordered 2 different sets because the descriptions weren't really clear. But I spent hours researching online trying to figure out, what is this? What size is this? And I could not find an answer, but I found a few very likely measurements that sounded plausible. It's like 1/4 inch MPT to 1/2 inch -20 inverse flare. So I ordered 1/4 inch MPT to 1/2 inch inverse flare, $10 for those 2. $10. They came. Boom. Those don't look the same. How's the camper? Yeah, the camper is still doing good. It's getting rained on. It just got done pouring rain out today. I guess we needed rain, but I'm glad the rain stopped. All right. So those were not the right size. Honestly, that looks like the same size on both ends. Like that could thread into that. Sure doesn't look like 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch, whatever. Then I ordered 1/4 inch to hose barb. Yeah, I think the 1/4 inch is the fat one. whatever comes on these fuel pumps must be like 1/8 inch or something super, super tiny. So thankfully we found one. So then later that night, we're working on it. So let's get over to the engine here. We're working on it. There we go. We got the hose connected. We'll have to replace this with the hardline hose someday, but for now, we just got that just to get it running. We got a fuel filter. That goes up to the carburetor. So then that night, we were fooling with the carburetor. It was flooding a lot. We're about to start it, we hope. So we left it that night with it flooding like crazy. The float bowl, the needle wasn't stopping the fuel from coming in, and it would just flood like crazy, and it was leaking all over the place. While I was at work, my son Tanner, he continued working on this. He took the carb all the way off. He replaced a couple of the, well, he went through a couple of the gaskets at the bottom of the carb, and he found one that was better than what was in there. Apparently it was just a big hole, like a big square hole. So he got one with the 4 holes. That seemed to make a difference. And he got the float bowl so it no longer floods. And from what I hear, this thing should start now. We're going to find out. Let's get this battery connected. Hopefully the battery's good. I put it on the charger today after starting the tractor earlier this morning. All right, positive. On this one, the positive does go to the solenoid. Unlike the tractor. Tractor is positive ground. All right, we got our negative. That's feeding up to the engine block. Get those on there nice and good. All right. We got power to the truck now, guys. Thanks for watching, guys. Got our fancy lights flashing here today. Let's go ahead and head over to the cab. Make sure this opens all the way without touching the Starliner. We don't want to bang doors on the Starliner. That'd be no good. How's everybody's evening going? It's probably not evening for everyone. Some of you it might be morning. If you're watching from somewhere else, like Russia or India. So here's the truck. It's a nice truck. I'm gonna get in it and start it. All right. Yeah, you can see me making sure we're in neutral. We don't want it to move. That'd be a bad thing. We've got junk piled underneath it, in front of it, and back of it. All right, it is a manual. All right, New York City. Thanks. Yeah, awesome. Actually in the city. That's cool. I suppose the city's really big. I've never been there. All right, we are in neutral. I'm going to pump the gas twice there. I'm going to step on the brake. That's the next thing. That brake pedal just went straight to the floor. So before I can try backing it out of the garage, so it won't be tonight backing it, I need to bleed the brakes. Because to get it back in, we're going to have to stop in a very specific spot. I could back out just fine with no brakes, but coming in, that would be pretty scary. Okay, let's see if this thing starts here. Oh yeah. Maybe drive the car all the way to there, yeah. All right, so take my foot off the clutch. Hope we don't roll. There we go, it starts. Let's go check out the engine bay. That's where you fill the gas. The gas tank is actually behind the seats in the cab. Yeah, it's nice and loud. I'll put you behind it and rev it in a minute here. Here we go. It's a Ford FE engine. It's probably a 352 or a 360. It's not anything super special, but it's a nice engine. I don't see any leaking. 72. 1972. Yeah, there we go. Now you're up by the exhaust. All right, I'm gonna go step on the pedal a little bit here, see how it sounds. I've not seen this thing running since last year, so this is awesome. Yeah. Old man on the toilet. Yeah, thing sounds nice. It's idling just a little high. That's better than shutting off all the time though. But yeah, once we go to drive it, we don't want it to be idling too high. We'll have to adjust it just a little bit. So yeah, as I said, I need to bleed the brakes before we try driving it into, crashing it into the golf cart there. Yep, we got lights inside the garage here. Yeah, so I'm happy. Thank you, Tanner, for working on this while I was at work. Otherwise, it would have taken me another month. It would take me a month to keep working on it because there's so much that needs to be done. Oh yeah, I see we got a cab light in here. I see the camper. Can you see inside? Yeah, it's light out today. I'll shut this off in a minute and we'll go check out the camper. Here's the cab here. Something's squeaking. Something's loose up on the dash. Nice and red in there. All right, let's shut this thing off. It's so quiet now. Furry floor, yep, furry floor. Yeah, this thing's pretty cool. We've only had it on the road 2 or 3 times, so definitely need to get these brakes bled and get this thing for a road drive before snow comes. All right, let's get you back on the tripod. There we go. That way you don't shake with my shaky hands. Let me disconnect the battery. I don't want to wear the battery down. Bet that feels nice on my bare feet. I've not tried it with my bare feet, but that's not a bad idea. It's so nice inside, we should make people take their shoes off when they come in. I don't know. That sound, I think it's probably a weather alert. Hopefully, it was somebody messaging me on Facebook saying they want to buy something from me. I got that grip hoist. I made a video of the grip hoist. That's for sale. Somebody wanted to come and meet Monday or Tuesday to buy it, but they never messaged back on Monday or Tuesday. Hopefully that's them. It's probably just weather. Rain ending soon. That's probably what it is. Or rain starting soon. That's probably what it is. Let's disconnect the battery here. There we go. I'm going to shut this light off. Now it got darker. You need to watch that later. It's just a really short video. Really, I made the video to put a video on Facebook to show the grip hoist, to sell it, because it's a lot easier to sell things on Marketplace when you include a video. There's so many people that don't include any videos on their listings. And if you compare those to the listings that have a video, man, I love looking at the ones that have videos. I mean, especially if it's something that needs to run and drive, like a four-wheeler, a go-kart, a lawnmower. Someone who just shows pictures compared to someone who has a video of it, yeah, no comparison. It'll sell a lot faster. Of course, if the price is right and if it's good, but if you got a video. So that's why I made the video, but as long as I made a video, I put it up on my channel. The grip hoist. Oh, there's the storm. There's the camper. There's the storm. You guys can see, I'm going to climb on the hoop shed's in the way. Let's just go check out these clouds quick, then we'll go in the camper. Thankfully, most of this storm missed us. We just got the outer edge of this storm here. You have two campers. Well, the one about fog. You see some weird head in it. Yeah, you saw that, didn't you? Not everybody saw that. The other camper is actually my wife's, so I'm not gonna show in the nice camper. That's the nice one. That's the one that you can actually use as a camper. The Starcraft 1972. That's the one that we did the video on. So yeah, that's kind of a nasty looking storm there. Central Wisconsin. There's just this blob, this small blob right in the middle of the state that just went past us here. Nothing too bad. We didn't get anything bad. It just, I was worried about hail for a while. Some really heavy rain, large raindrops, and I definitely don't want hail. With all these windshields out here, I don't want a hailstorm. That wouldn't be good. Yeah, because those windows, a lot of those are still original. They still say Ford on them. When you tap on them, they sound a lot heavier duty than the windows that you buy now. But yeah, you don't want to break those windows. They do sell new ones, but they're not going to be as good. All right, here's the camper. 1972 Starcraft camper. Let's go check it out. All right. Sounds like a couple of you guys might know each other. If not, you're getting to know each other now. There we go. Here's the Starcraft camper. Let's go ahead and open it up and see inside of it. So, I'm going to warn you, the inside here, we've got a bunch of stuff. I was telling you guys earlier, some of you, that we made a video or a movie. my kids and I, we made a movie. I finally finished editing the movie today. So we're gonna publish the movie soon, but we're gonna do a bunch of trailers for it and promote it, and we're gonna publish it. But we're using this, the inside of this, for part of the movie. So you'll see it's kind of wild in here. All right, try and fit through the door. I got my tripod with me. There we go. So that was the hay storage up front. We made it look kind of like a cockpit with some weird knobs and stuff and controls. We haven't finished the walls or anything, but yeah, we're putting these Coke panels on the wall. Yeah. Let me take you off the tripod so I can move you around a little easier. Got some Coke panels. Got a couple of bookcases. Yum. Storage for a lot of hubcaps and stuff. Some tools. We got a breaker panel there. We got some weird tubes for decoration for our movie. You like Monster better? Do we have any? Nope, I don't see. Yeah, all right. We do have more Coke panels that we should put up someday. So yeah, that's the camper. I can't wait to get the hay out of it because that hay makes it dirty. Yeah, unfortunately we need some place to put the hay before we can take the hay out. Now that winter's coming, there's my tripod I use. Now that winter's coming, we're kind of running out of time to get any more storage sheds. Oh yeah, that would be a great video. Just connecting you to the tripod here. There. No, you don't shake. That would be a great video. Just looking through the Coke panels. Thank you for the idea. I better do that before winter though, because most of them are outside. And I don't want to dig through snow to do that. All right. Well, you know what? I was telling you that Tanner worked on that truck to get it running. I hear him over there working on one of the Starliners. And he's working on the brakes. That purple Starliner that we're talking about that we want to get in the hoop shed. So I think I'm going to go help him because it stopped raining. He's working on that. And sounds like he needs some help because I can hear him. So, yes. All right, I don't want to end it too early, but since he needs help, that takes priority over me talking to you guys. So, thank you for watching. Tune in next time. Unfortunately, I'm not going to show you me working with him because I don't know what he's getting into there. So, yeah, we'll keep that private. All right, you guys, check it out next time. Thanks for watching.